football quarterfinal action between your Western Mustangs and the Laurier Golden Hawks. Stevenson Bone getting his second career start against the Laurier Golden Hawks and his first of the postseason, but it doesn't start off too well as he's picked off here by the Laurier defense, and they would make them pay with the offense. Dylan Campbell, the bread and butter, finds the house, and it's 7-0 early for the visiting team. Yannick Carew tries to respond with his feet for the Western Mustangs, narrowly avoiding the out-of-bounds line as he goes down the near sidelines, but the Mustangs failed to score in the first quarter and trail by a score of 10-0. Bone will find McDougall here between the hash marks, and eventually he's hauled down around the Laurier 47-yard line. But soon after that, Bone is sacked, and once again the offense is stymied and fails to score for the Western Mustangs. Back to the bread and butter, it's Dylan Campbell from Fracas. He'll get a healthy run here, eventually taken around the 40-yard line. And in the second half of play with a 10-7 lead for the Laurier Golden Hawks, they would try and give it right back to Dylan Campbell, but here he fumbles it, and the Western Mustangs were quick to pounce on the ball. They would make the Golden Hawks pay. Zach Medeiros hits this field goal to tie the game up at 10-10. In the fourth quarter, it's deja vu all over again, a bit longer of a kick this time, and has just enough muscle behind it to give the Western Mustangs a lead. Ricky Osikusi introduces himself to James Fracas here with a sack, and then Fracas gets intercepted by Jordan Beaulieu, and then the Mustangs would make them pay. It's Yannick Carew with the first major of the game for the Western Mustangs at the 58-minute mark to make it 25-10, and that would be the final score of this one. The Mustangs are off to face off against the Guelph Griffins in Guelph next Saturday in the semifinals. Stevenson Bone picks up the win, and he didn't even get a touchdown to do it. Here is Stevenson Bone, the quarterback for the Western Mustangs. It took 58 minutes to get the first major on the board, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Your kicker, Zach Medeiros, got the job done. Talk about his performance.
He did a great job. He's done a great job all year for us, and I'm glad he gets a hold. You know, I get to see him before he kicks every time. I get a up close and personal view, but he did a great job today, and our whole team battled. And that, it was a resiliency that ended up being the difference in this game.
Your only start of the regular season was against these same Laurier Golden Hawks. What did the defense do differently today compared to that Thursday night game?
You know, they just adjusted, and they played a little bit more man coverage, and you know, they did a good job on our receivers in the first half, and you know, it took us, you know, the first half to adjust, but we did a really good job running the ball and controlling the clock, and you know, we put Zach in good positions to score points, and we stopped the turnovers, which was good in the second half, so that was the key to victory, I think.
You'll go off to the semifinals in Guelph, mind you, to take on the Griffins. Last time the Mustangs were at Guelph, they lost by 3 points. What's this team going to have to do differently to not let history repeat itself?
Oh, you know, it's just the same thing that we did today, and when our back's against the wall, we're going to battle, and that's the real testament to, you know, our coaches, our players, and I think like that there's a really good locker room right now. We just got to make sure that we stay together as a family and move forward. So,
Stevenson, best of luck in Guelph, and thank you for your time.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Now I'm here with the Texas Lone Star player of the game, Zach Medeiros, and Zach, you truly were the difference maker. At one point, it was an 18-10 lead for the Mustangs, and they hadn't even put up a major yet. Take me through this game. It had a little bit of everything: wind, snow, and maybe a little bit of rain here and there, and the sun only poked out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you know, it was definitely difficult to get used to at the beginning, putting the ball into this wind. I think there's a bit of combination of snow and hail there going on. But after a while, you know, our team battled through a bit of adversity. And, you know, we've been doing that all year, right, especially with injuries. And yeah, we bounced back second half. You know, we came out. You know what? The veterans stepped up, including myself and the other fourth and fifth year guys, and we just got the job done. And again, the offense put me in the perfect spot to hit those field goals.
I believe you actually hit your longest of the season so far from 49 today.
Yeah.
Did you feel like the coaching staff was playing little games with you though? They kept moving you back and back and back,
Yeah.
but you were making them.
No, you know what? It's, you know, that's just the way it falls. You know, throughout the season, I think my longest was probably in the high 30s. And, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, especially with an offense like ours, sometimes you're going to stall within that range, right? But it's nice that they have trusted me, and that, you know, that they obviously trusted me to hit around that range. All I got to do is, you know, connect and do my job so they can trust me some more down the stretch.
Just talking with Stevenson Bone there, you guys will go to the Griffins Center to take on the Griffins for the semifinals. You guys only lost by 3 points the last time you were taking on that opponent. The kicker could be a big difference in that game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, last time we were in Guelph, he actually had a chance to win the game, so hopefully the roles are reversed this time around.
Zach Medeiros, the Texas Lone Star player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Here with Stevenson Bone.